What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how I take care of my Rolex Submariner, and I'm going to show you guys how to clean it up nicely and get it looking beautiful. Last night I went out a little bit and I had a friend spill a drink all over it, so I decided why not to show you guys a video of how I clean and maintain my Rolex. So let me show you what I got here. To start, we got a pair of gloves, we got a microfiber cloth, we have a wash tank and a rinse tank. Now both these waters I keep around room temperature. I let it sit out for a bit just so that I don't shock the watch. And putting in cold water, I know that these are very, very solid watches, but I'm very meticulous with mine. So after that I have a electric toothbrush. Now this is completely optional. You can use any toothbrush. I just have this one and I got it for a good price, so it really gets into the nitty gritty in this watches. And we have some Dawn dish soap, and I use this because they say it's good for these little guys over here. So I said, how much can it hurt my Rolex? So let's get started here. We'll get my gloves going and we'll show you how we get going here. So here we go. So I usually start off by getting a little bit of dish soap here right on my toothbrush, just to get it a little pre-soaked, a little bit extra there, doesn't hurt. And I like to open up my bracelet band, and first thing I'll do is I'll dunk it. I'll make sure that before I dunk it that my cap is screwed in fully, which I always make sure, and then I'll go in for a little dunk here, both sides, and I'll open up this clasp right here, bring it out to the maximum it can, and I go start with this toothbrush and work my way down the bracelet, making sure that it's nicely bubbling up. Now, like I said, I use an electric toothbrush just because I have one, and I make sure I get the soft bristle so I'm not doing any damage. And I go over everything with it just to get all the grease and anything that's spilt on it out of it. Now in here, where there's a lot of dirt that builds up sometimes in here just because it's on the bottom of it, and especially on the glide lock, I like to really work my way into there, and on the inside of the bracelet. And you don't need that much soap, you don't need to overkill it, but just a couple of drops on there will do. And I also like to bend the bracelet so that I can get in between each and every piece there of the links. Same thing in here, a lot of grease sits in there. And once we get that going, we'll just dunk it one time in here just to get the suds off, the soap suds. And you can see already how much dirt and grease came off of that. That water's was much dirtier if you look at it compared to this one. So for my watch, I do like to do it twice just in case I missed anything. So I'll go again with the soap and do the exact same process I just did and work it in a little bit more. And you can see it's glistening already. I like to get inside these indices up here, and it's glistening And I like to get in the edges here of the bracelet, so all the grease is building up in there.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me pressing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright.
You guys could do this with other jewelry as well. It works really well, especially with the power toothbrush. It really gets it clean. Okay, now for this one, I'm going to do one more dunk in here just to get the suds off, and then I'm going to go right into the clean one. And the clean one, I'm going to just move the bracelet lightly around, getting all the soap right off. Just shake it around a little bit like this, just to get everything off. And once it looks like you have all the soap off of it, you can get your microfiber towel. I have two here, just in case one is not enough, or you're working on a space where you don't want to get too many things wet. And I just wipe all the water off of the watch, and as you see, it's glistening, it's gorgeous, it's looking brand new. I mean, if you have heavier scratches on it, you're going to still see the scratches, but all the grease and all the dirt is all coming off on that wash. This soap is really good for this situation, especially on these bracelets, stainless steel bracelets. It really does a nice job. So now, if you look at that, it is absolutely gorgeous. Perfectly clean. And I'll set my glide lock back to where, if you want to take a look inside there, it's beautifully cleaned. Slide my glide lock back to where I know it fits comfortably. Boom, just like that. Gorgeous. Very simple, very easy. I usually do mine if I get anything spilt on it, or once every couple weeks, just to keep it clean. And I'll give you guys a wrist shot of it. And here we are, guys. Gorgeous. Wow. Clean. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting a lot more things about watches and how to maintain your watches. And have an awesome day, guys.